Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something really fun. I'm going to be drawing a random creature. So I found this website. Um, it's a random creature generator. I just Googled it and this is the first one I tried. And so this is what we got. It's something called the Spraub. And it is a small, familiar quadrupedal mammal with a pangolian head, bat ears, no visible nose, a bottlenose dolphin-like snout filled with flat teeth. It has a flamingo neck and its shoulders are pronounced. It has a wolf torso. It also has two dragonfly wings. It has four medium-length canine legs and tail. The Spraub's whole body is covered in thick rubbery skin except its hands, which are bare. It is completely light green and dark blue with spirals. Talk about a description, y'all. Like, yes. Now I had to look up pangolin. I think that's how it's pronounced. Pangolin. If hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. If not, oh well. I had to look this up because I really wasn't sure what it looked like. I've heard of it before. I know it's an animal, and when I looked it up, I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is kind of weird looking, but it's kind of cute at the same time. Kind of reminds me of like an armadillo mixed with an anteater mixed with um, something else. I don't know, but using these references, I decided just to do some studies just so I can get a clear understanding of what I'm going to be drawing. And that's really just a great way to gather the information that you need about a subject, and then you can use it however you need to. So that's what I did. I don't know about y'all, but think this I think this thing is really, really cute. It is not only cute in some of the pictures I see, but people who draw, like all the reference photos that I saw of other artwork of this animal, all looks stinking cute. So I think I can definitely work with this. I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Over the Moon, but when I did this reference sketch right here, it really reminded me of, I think his name was Gobi. Um, it looked so much like him, and I just thought, like, with his expression and everything, it reminded me so much of him. If y'all haven't seen that movie, oh my gosh, it is. I cry every single time, but it is so good. It gives me all the feels. Next thing I'm going to be tackling is the bat ears. I mean, I know what bats look like. However, the structure of a bat ear, I really never paid attention to it. So I did look up some references again, and it seems to be pretty uniform for all the different breeds. But I mean, bat ears, they're just big, diamond, triangular shaped ears. So that's a pretty easy thing to think about. Now that I have a pretty clear understanding of some of the traits that I just didn't really understand at first, I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight into it. Um, it said it has a neck like a flamingo. So flamingos' necks are long, which kind of already made me like, okay, this is gonna be a kind of goofy looking animal. I can't imagine something that has a really long neck and it's not like derpy, or it's definitely not a predator. I could feel like if you have a really long neck, it's not, there's no way. Like anybody can come by and just snatch the neck, just grab it up, and it's just too vulnerable. It's just too vulnerable. I mean, if you think about all the types of animals that have like long necks, they're not menaces. Like, let's see, flamingos, swans, um turkeys, geese. Okay, now geese are pretty scary. I remember when I was a kid, I got chased by geese, and it has traumatized me. So, but yeah, back to the drawing here. So we have the bat ears, and the the freaking dolphin nose. That part, okay, he looks like Big Bird. He looks like Big Bird. And I wasn't trying to make it a beak. I was trying to make it look like a bottlenose dolphin's snout. And then it said it had flat teeth. So I was like, oh, maybe I should make him smile so that y'all can see that he has flat teeth. But I don't think that it like was working. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to X out that smile. He does not need to be happy. For a creature who is abandoned at birth and left to fend for itself, I wouldn't be happy. So this creature is not, he shouldn't be happy. So I wanted him to be sitting down because, I don't know, just the description of this was giving me kind of like just a goofy, not too bright creature. And the lifespan wasn't that long either, but they have a lot of babies, which tells me that the survival rate of this species is probably not that high, which is why, like, that's how the balance works. Usually animals that breed heavily tend to have a shorter lifespan or are just like really susceptible to death. And animals that have like one birth at a time, they tend to have longer lifespans. Like, I've come up with this theory a long time ago, but I still think that it applies here. So yeah, and then he has dragonfly wings. Those things have to be delicate. So I just don't see him as being a substantial like creature. So he's sitting on the ground. I got his little feet splayed out. It said a wolf torso, which to me, there's a few contradictions in that description. So a wolf torso, when I think of a wolf torso, the only qualities I would assume are different would be the fur, because it could have just said a canine torso. Like, they all have the same like body style. But then, okay, if it's gonna have fur, it can't have fur because it said the skin is like rubber. So there's a huge contradiction in there. Also, it said no visible nose, but the snout is a nose. It's a whatever. I'm not gonna be a critic. It served its purpose as a generator. I'm not gonna criticize it. So this is what I got, and I do really, really like how it came out, and I just thought it was like really cool to see what my mind unintentionally envisioned by just reading a description, just reading a series of words. What it was like, I just put it in a machine, i.e. my brain, and it did some calculating, computing, and then boom, you got this. This is a Spraub. I think it's, yeah, that's what this is. It's a Spraub. And I was a little, that's my cat, y'all. He wants to be in here, and I'm just not going to let him in. So, outside of everything, I really, really enjoyed doing this. And if you guys haven't tried drawing something that's generated, I promise, like, it is a great way to just push the boundaries, and it's not something serious. Like, you can just have fun with it and loosen up and just be as silly as you possibly can, because I caught myself trying to remain in the constructs of like sense, but this not really what this is about. It's a random thing, and clearly it kind of defies like what we know to be normal. So yeah, give it a shot. Loosen up, try something new. Do it. Now that I got everything colored, he's here. It's here. He's here. This is that guy. This is the Spraub. Like, can you imagine seeing this thing out in real life? I can't. I would be terrified. But then at the same time, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what is that? I'm curious. Like, what is it? But if it was real, we would have learned about it. So I wouldn't have been afraid of it. It would have just been something normal. Anyways, that's my little tangent. So back to the topic. I really actually like how this came out, and I'm so proud of myself for trying this, and I really want to encourage y'all to do the same. Let me know with what y'all think about this creature, and if y'all want to, you know, take a like try to draw it, go back, pause, take the description, and if you do end up drawing this, like, y'all can just tag me on Instagram at Monet Madness, and I don't know, hashtag it the Spraub, and let me see what y'all come up with. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, and I might be making some more of these. Well, I will see y'all in the next video. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.